What's up, everybody? It's Warren. Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder, where we talk all things Marvel and MCU, and I'm actually about to head to the airport for the Eternals red carpet premiere in LA, but of course, you know I had to do a Spider-Man video before I left because we have some news about Tobey Maguire today and a few other bits and pieces of Spider-Man news as well. And speaking of Spider-Man, we are doing a giveaway. This is going to be a really cool one. I don't know if you can see very well there because of the glare, but really excited about this giveaway. It's a super awesome Spider-Man collectible. This was provided by Sidekick Central in Utah. Follow them on Instagram. They're a new small business, or if you're in Utah, go check out their store because it is awesome. To enter, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and my other channel with Chris, Cosmic Culture. We'll be picking a winner from the comment section in a couple of weeks, so be sure to comment on a lot of videos. And of course, if you love the MCU, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. So of course we do have some Tobey Maguire news today, like I mentioned before, but we're also going to be talking about that second trailer and about that sixth villain of the Sinister Six. And we'll go ahead and start off with that trailer because, well, I know that's what everybody's wondering about right now. There has been talks that the trailer could be coming out this week, and I just want to go ahead and state that I do not think that this is the case. The last time I did an update video on the trailer, we talked about October 25th possibly being the date that the trailer could come out. And although of course this is not confirmed, it doesn't look like anything has changed, but it actually looks like we have more pointing towards this actually being the date, or sometime very close to it. This week, today actually, we have the Eternals premiere, so I don't think Marvel's going to be wanting a Spider-Man trailer to take away from that. And not to mention, this week Sony is actually releasing the Uncharted trailer, which also stars Tom Holland. And although I do think it would be pretty cool if Tom Holland got 2 trailers released in 1 week, I don't think that's the strat. I don't think that this is going to be Sony's plan, so I really don't think it's going to be this week despite some rumors going around. Now, the other rumor coming from some insiders is that the trailer will come before the Eternals is released to the public. And one could obviously see the reasoning behind this. Once the Eternals hits the theaters and attracts a lot of people to go to the theaters and watch the movie, they will see the Spider-Man trailer before the film, and it's Marvel, so it'll be a Marvel trailer. This puts the 25th at a pretty good date. That would be a week from today. It would also be a little bit more than a week away from the Eternals release, and it would be about a month and a half away from the release of Spider-Man No Way Home, which is kind of cutting it a little close for a second trailer. However, this is one of the most anticipated movies of all time. It's getting up there with Avengers Endgame. In fact, some people have said the hype has passed Avengers Endgame, but the point is, people are going to see this movie no matter what, and that's of course due to the rumors and a lot of evidence pointing towards Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield returning as Spider-Man in the film. You've heard it from me before. I have talked to people who are insiders in the industry, and they have told me 100% Tobey and Andrew are in the film. Other really big media outlets have reported this as well. And not to mention, in these reports, they didn't just say that Tobey and Andrew were returning, they said that Tobey and Andrew and people like Doc Ock, the Green Goblin, Electro, and others were returning as well, and that part of their report have already been proven true. So why wouldn't we think that the other two are coming back? But again, until it is confirmed and we see them on screen, it's not 100%. However, I think a lot of people really know what's up. But a big question is, what are Tobey and Andrew going to be like when they return? What are their characters going to be like? Well, today we have a report coming from my peeps over at Spider-Man No Way Home Updates and Leaks on Twitter at spider_leaks if you want to follow them. They're coming in with some news that says Tobey will look the same in hashtag Spider-Man No Way Home as he did from Spider-Man 3, just with a little change. He will have a slight beard in the film to distinguish his character as the adult version of Spider-Man. And I have to say, I really like this. Now, it makes sense considering the fact that Tobey Maguire is older than Andrew Garfield and a lot older than Tom Holland. Well, not a lot older, but older. He's 20 years older than Tom and about 8 years older than Andrew, so for him to be the adult Spider-Man is obviously great. This also implies that a bit of time may have passed since we last saw Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 3. We're not really sure when they're going to be taking Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield from their timelines. We do know when the villains are going to be taken, and this is largely thanks to an interview that Alfred Molina did, where he pretty much spoiled the entire thing which I do actually believe was on purpose because, you know, they published it in a magazine. He said that director Jon Watts was going to take his character from his respective universe in Spider-Man 2 into the MCU from that one moment where he was sinking down into the water, right before he died. And we can probably assume that the same is true for the other villains as well. They are taken right before they died. Obviously, they can't bring them after because it would just be a corpse and that would be weird, but they're not going to take them from any other place. It's going to be right before they died. But it does seem to be different for Andrew and Tobey, which makes you wonder how everybody is exactly going to be taken from their universe and brought into the MCU. Is it the spell that does it, or could it be something else like the events of Loki could have possibly affected it? We're unsure as of now, but it's nice to know that Tobey is going to basically be looking the same, wearing the same suit that he wore in Spider-Man 3, which I actually really like that they're doing that, because if he changes his suit, I'd like to see him change his suit, much like Tom Holland's Spider-Man did in Far From Home, because if you're not going to give us a reason as to why it changed, keep the suit the same. So I like that he's going to be the same, but he's going to be the older, more mature Spider-Man, and hopefully he's going to be kind of the leader of the other two Spider-Men when they go into battle. Hopefully he'll show them the ropes or the webs. So Tobey with a beard incoming, and also relating to the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, Spider-Man No Way Home updates and leaks also posted that the second Spider-Man No Way Home trailer is coming before Eternals. That's why the photos dropped, referring to the official photos that we got from Entertainment Weekly last week. The tweet continues to say, shots were decided long ago, it's been finished as of now, we'll go into dubbing soon. And this is just more evidence pointing towards a date around or on the 25th of this month. Hopefully. Now, as far as that last villain of the Sinister Six is confirmed, you've heard me mention Rhino before. At the moment, those were kind of just rumors. However, as of now, we have gotten a leaked photo of Rhino. Now, as far as I'm concerned, this photo seems to be pretty legitimate, so I can't post it on the channel. But basically, it shows Rhino in that Doctor Strange magical prison type area that we've seen before. Unfortunately, that would mean that Venom probably isn't going to be in Spider-Man No Way Home. Again, I'll say that if anything, he's probably going to be in one of the post-credit scenes. But sadly, it's looking like he's not going to be the sixth member of the Sinister Six, but it looks like that is indeed going to be Rhino. Which I have to say does make sense. They're taking 3 villains from Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man universe and then 3 villains from Andrew Garfield's universe. So as of right now, the Sinister Six as it stands that we know of is going to be Alfred Molina's Doc Ock from Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 2, Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin from Spider-Man 1 and a little bit in Spider-Man 2, Thomas Hayden Church's Sandman from Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 3, and then we have Paul Giamatti's Rhino, Jamie Foxx's Electro, and Riz Ifen's The Lizard, all from the Amazing Spider-Man universe. If this is the Sinister Six, it's going to be a pretty good time watching them on screen. And those are the Spider-Man updates today. I am going to be vlogging the Eternals premiere the best that I can, so if you want to follow my personal Instagram, you can see a little bit of it there. And of course, if you want to stay up to date on Spider-Man No Way Home, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Don't forget to like the video, and for live updates, you can always follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.